What do you hear? What do you say? What's up, guys? Welcome to Puck Nation. What's going on, Mike?
What up?
What is up, everybody?
How's it going? You good?
Good.
You guys, I was gonna say you're happy.
I
You were
mean,
down
the
3-1 and
Habs
you're
are
up
doing
5.
well. I don't
We
know.
got the game in back of Mike there tonight, so
Yeah.
we're gonna be watching while we're recording. So it's all good, right?
Yeah.
That's okay. So everybody good? Yeah.
Very good.
Mike, we're in the shit. Or you and me? That's what the show is gonna be about tonight. Because
Yeah.
what the fuck, bro? What happened?
Nah,
What happened? We were like on top of the world, and now
no, it's over.
it's like fucking done.
Dead.
Done like dinner. We're gonna have to start all over again. Another 10 years of hearing fucking Sergio and everybody bitch and son of a. Anyway.
Yeah, they're all gonna go.
Yeah, and we're gonna. That's what the show's gonna be about because today both coaches got fired. Mine, yours,
Yeah.
your sisters. Everybody's coach got fucking fired today. Only Yanni's flying. You're flying
Bro,
high.
I'm enjoying this. It's
Enjoying
fun.
it.
It's fun to watch Lane Hudson fucking dominate.
Sucker, you bastard. Fuck you.
What a team! What a team you got there, buddy.
Okay, let's start this by saying thank you to the people that make this all happen. Okay, our friends over at Red One Music, guys. All your musical needs, all your podcast needs, and all your DJ needs. Go see them at 2069 Chartier in Dorval. Give them a shout at 514-225-2226 or visit them at musicred1.com. You tell them that Mimo, Mike, and Yanni sent you from Puck Nation. They'll fix
Puck
you up with all
Nation
your
boys.
stuff. Yeah. We should. You know what? We should go down there and do an episode there, like we did at Vias.
We should.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna set it up. I'm gonna call that degenerate Sergio. You know he was at the game last week. I told him you're a fucking Scaronia. That's why you lost.
Yeah. Why are you going to games? Like, stop.
The fucking stay.
Bro, these rich
Stay-
people.
But he was on.
These
He was
rich
on like with
people.
Kyle. What's his name? Kyle
Bukauskas.
Bukauskas.
Yeah, he was.
Dude, you see how tall that guy is?
Well, his hair is like 6 feet tall.
Yeah, but never. Well,
Yeah.
dude, fuck. Everybody's tall to me. I'm like fucking a midget. But
Bro,
whatever.
my daughter
Yeah, is half.
is
I know half
taller
my
than your
size.
torso,
I
and she's
know.
not even one yet.
Well, listen, what are you gonna do? God made me grow the other way, not this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's not what I meant. I meant like
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't mean. Yeah, I meant to work a bit. Yeah. And speaking of work, let's go to Via and get fucking fatter. Guys, you want to eat? Go see them at 4711 Amiens in Montreal North, Ristorante Via. Go see my cousin Mimo and my dear friend Louis.
And just eat something.
And just eat because they have the best food. We took Shane Klutzy there last week, right? Our dear friend Shane.
Yeah.
And we ate like pigs. Pigs,
yeah.
man. Tell them that the guys from Puck Nation sent you. It's bring your own wine, so you're laughing, everything's good. And now the terrace is open. If we would ever get a fucking summer, maybe.
Yeah.
Dude,
be
it's
nice.
fucking cold outside.
It's freaking cold. It's like
please,
mid-May. It feels
stop.
like freaking
Stop.
February.
I took my vet out. I took my vet
Yeah,
out.
I
I think it
noticed
was
that.
2 weeks ago because it was nice. It's fucking winter. I have to put winter tires on. It's crazy. Anyway, fuck this. So let's get to the show. And
Where are we going?
where are we going? Where do you want to go? You want to talk about the playoffs? Let's talk about the playoffs. Yanni's team's there. Look, beautiful. They're doing really well, Yanni. Look, cross check to the face. Tage Thompson.
Hey.
You know what? I like him. He's a good player, but like he's taking a lot of stupid penalties.
He is.
Like a lot. Even where
Hey, Lindy Ruff.
yeah,
look
and
at
even
him,
Lindy
look,
Ruff
look.
said, "Okay, we got to stop taking the stupid penalties." I don't know. You gonna
He's
sit?
trying
Would you
to-
sit him?
Tage, no. you
No,
can't.
no. What? A shift or 2 or 3 or period?
Nah,
No? You have to
maybe a
learn?
shift, but you can't sit him a game. That'd be insane.
No, not a game. Are you crazy? He's the only guy that scores for them.
What a gorgeous goal that was.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
Yeah. He even scores goals off the glass on the other side.
That was just. You know what?
Yeah.
Sometimes, man, it's just unlike. What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
You know, who was it? Was it Kelly Rudy that said, "Oh, but you know, he should know that it's his rink and it's where the Zamboni." Really, dude, give that guy. Who was it? Who scored that goal?
Which one?
The one right after Zamboni. It was Tage Thompson.
Tage Thompson.
He's
Okay,
Thompson, yeah.
give that guy another 1,000,000 pucks. See
He'll
if
never
he
hit it
does that
again.
again.
Yeah.
It'll never happen. It's-
And for the goalie to miss it, and no way.
and then
Not
it bounced in.
happening.
No, come on, that never happens.
That had some Steve Smith vibes.
But
That
you know
one.
what?
Wow. No,
Yeah,
Steve Smith
yeah.
put in his own net. That's different.
Yeah, but still, same kind of. Oh.
Yeah. But Yanni, you know what, bro?
You know what? It's because
Congratulations.
the hockey gods are aligning it for Mr. Saturday night
For
to
Sat-
dominate on
Yeah.
Saturday in
Elton John?
Montreal. Yes.
Elton
Elton
John.
John, yes. Elton John.
Saturday,
Mr. Saturday night.
Mr. Saturday Night Special. All of them. I
Yeah.
love Saturday night songs. Anyway, so let's get to the big news in the National Hockey League. Mike, it's
Hockey Paillet?
dude, you know those
That's the big news, man.
Those-
These guys are
They're,
killing
they're,
it.
they're viral, man.
those are those Haitian guys, right?
Yeah, they're,
Dude, you know how many fucking messages I got about those guys?
Yeah.
They're funny as shit.
yeah,
Me
they're great.
too.
And everyone's like, you should invite them. You should invite them. So, guys, you know what I'm
We're
saying?
in
to you?
contact with them.
Really?
Yeah.
So, guys, come out here, Moshe. Come on my show, man. Come on, we're gonna talk.
I
hockey.
think we're gonna have some fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're gonna talk cold feed. Yeah. We're gonna Anyway, Mike, like I was saying,
Yeah.
it seems like we always talk about the Leafs and the Oilers and the Canadiens, so because they're always in the news. So we're in the news again today, you and I, because both teams fired the coach. So Knobloch took like vacation. He's gone. Forget he's done.
Yeah.
And Berube's gone too. So Cheka, that's his first move.
Yeah. So he's gonna hire Knobloch, and Bowman will
And
hire
Bowman's gonna
Berube.
hire Berube.
Yeah.
As a joke, I was saying that this morning in the
And-
chat. I
yeah.
was like, what the fuck?
Problem for problem. Except we're trading coaches. You want to
Well,
do that?
you know what?
But how many
What
fucking
about-
coaches are you gonna
I'll
fire?
tell you what. I'll take Berube to coach the Oilers, make him tough.
Now,
I'll
the
do it.
question is, do you guys trade captains?
Negative.
That would be
Well,
something.
Well,
huh?
that's what I want. We're gonna get to that
No.
after, but I want to talk about the coaching now. Okay,
that would be crazy.
so today, I don't know if you saw Peter Laviolette was on some news station, and he basically said, "Yeah, I want to coach the Leafs,"
Ha!
just like that.
Me too. I want to coach the Leafs.
Yeah,
Can I
but
get the
dude-
job?
Hang on.
Yeah, but
okay.
wait, they have to ask the firm, no?
Yeah, the firm. Do we fuck him and how?
Yeah, do we fuck him and how?
No, the problem with that is that Peter Laviolette is exactly what what's your guy Keith Pelly, what he doesn't want over there.
What is another American?
Well, no, because Peter Laviolette's not an analytics guy. He's an old school tough coach.
Yeah, and-
Like you just fired an old school
Yeah,
tough
yeah.
coach.
so then you know what?
So you know what I
If
mean?
that's what he wants. Put a fucking laptop there,
Maybe they will.
no, and make it generate like a pinball. You know, like a pinball machine. Generate.
Bro,
right?
I'm your
Let-
guy, man.
What?
I'm your guy.
Yeah,
I got
Yeah,
the-
go
Yeah.
coach.
I might as well.
Go
dude.
coach.
I got the analytics down. I got everything. Let's
Dude,
go.
No, but if that's
I
what
know
he
a little
wants,
bit of hockey.
Listen,
put a
it's-
fucking laptop
it's-
there.
firing Berube to bring in Laviolette, it's like trading 4 quarters for a buck. Makes no sense.
So what do you think they're going to do in
It
Toronto?
has to be like
what
how-
are you guys? Let's start with you. What are you guys going to do?
See, Edmonton actually does need to bring a hard nosed coach in because they haven't
so
had one.
what about what's his name that's available from Vegas?
No, I don't know.
No, Why?
I don't.
Stanley
I
Cup
don't.
winner.
Yeah, I don't like.
Who
that
would you?
guy.
What's his name?
Cassidy.
Cassidy.
Bruce Cassidy.
What would you like, him
I
or
think that
Berube?
guy's a cancer.
What me personally, with what the Oilers need to do to their game, I would actually take Berube because
Really?
because that's what they're lacking.
You think
You
they're
know what I
lacking a coach, Mike? You've changed three.
No,
you can-
I think they're lacking a system that grinds. I think they're lacking like secondary scoring. I think they're
that's what you're
lacking-
missing. You have nobody besides those two guys.
They're lacking, but they're also lacking sandpaper. Like they're lacking
Well,
grind.
You got way more than us.
Yeah, but still, you know what I mean? McDavid needs to be surrounded by some muscle. And of course, the obvious thing, we need a goalie. So-
Again?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
But you know what? I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to make a bold prediction here. They're going to sign Bobrovsky. They're going to
Really?
Yeah, they will.
I said
What a
something last
bad
week.
move.
I said something last week. And we
Lots
got a
better
couple,
than what they got.
Mike,
It's not
when
gonna
I-
solve anything.
when I
Yeah.
mentioned last week that I think Dallas has had it with Ottinger, even though
That's
they
where
just
it's
signed
going.
him.
That's where it's going.
I have a feeling he's going to get there.
It's a big contract with a lot of years.
So fucking what, dude? Listen, you have the two best players in the world on your team now.
Yeah,
You can't become better in 6 years. You need to do the. He's
but-
30 already,
but
dude.
that's what I'm saying. Getting a guy like Bob, you can sign him for 1-2 years. Getting
At
this,
10 million, he wants his 10
yeah,
million. You know,
well,
that.
1 or 2 years. At the end of that 1 or 2 years, you either have Connor or you don't. Right? The other way, you're stuck with the other guy for 6. Even if Connor leaves, you're
and
stuck
you
with
still
him.
got another 6 to go. No, I get what you're
Yeah.
saying.
I think in the short term,
I
like
think he's a
just-
fucking mush, personally.
who Ottinger, yeah, I think
yeah,
he's a
he's a
choker.
mu-
Listen, Bob has 2 cups. He beat Connor.
Yeah,
Twice.
Yeah, twice.
You know what? And it's like, we don't know if Connor's going to stay beyond a year or 2. So bring in a guy that has about a year or 2 left in him, and that's won before.
But see, I don't.
And then if it takes off, then you worry.
See,
about
I don't
it
think
after.
you guys, the problem is the coach. Just like I don't think the problem with us is a coach. There's no sandpaper. There's no guts. There's no balls. Look. Yeah. Anyway, again, we're gonna go to the Canadians.
Yeah.
Okay. Look, there's all kinds of unsung heroes this year. Okay.
Lots.
And again, it's not the Mitch Marners, and it's not the fucking Austin Matthews, and it's not the McDavids. It might be the McKinnons because this guy's another
It's
what a
Zach
fucking
Benson's.
species. This guy.
he's
He's an alien. This guy. He's not normal.
McKinnon is just
But
it.
listen to the guys I'm gonna mention. Okay, Logan Stankoven, friend of the show.
Yeah.
My boy.
Okay, flying.
Yeah.
Okay, when I think of the Carolina Hurricanes, do you think of Logan Stankoven? No, right?
I mean,
but you're starting.
But you know,
Yeah.
okay.
he's their guy.
How about the other guy from Colorado, Nick Cash? What's his name? Nick Cash.
Nick Cash,
What a trade that was, man.
Is that his name? Nick Cash.
Yeah,
Nick
Martin
Cash?
Nikash.
Martin
Nick Cash, Nick Cash.
yeah. What a player!
See the play he made last night to
They got-
Kulak, no less.
They got him locked up for $7 million a season for like 6-7 years.
That's
Yeah.
just
Crazy.
fuck.
Yeah.
You see what I mean? Okay. How about you guys with Dobish? Rookie goaltender.
Dobish is
Look,
doing
he's
great.
flying. Dude, I've seen that story
But
twice
it's
in my
it's
lifetime.
not just
okay?
Dobish, man.
And I'm going to get to the next guy. Look, Newhook.
New Hook.
He's got
Wow.
7 goals
Clutch.
tonight. Jake
Guys,
Evans scores a goal. Anderson
again,
scores a goal.
You know, I had this conversation with my brother-in-law.
Mm-hmm.
I was telling him, you know, he's a guy that's starting to watch hockey a little bit more, and he's like, you know, I'm gonna go buy a jersey, and I go, who do you want to buy? He goes, man, I think I'm gonna go buy a New Hook jersey. I go,
See?
Do they even?
I'm like,
Do they even make 'em?
oh, brother, you should probably watch a little bit more hockey before
Yeah.
you make that purchase.
Well, yeah, but he's a playoff
Look,
hero, man.
but-
I'm not saying he's
Exactly.
not a great player.
So that's my point to
There's
you.
guys that get you to the playoffs and guys to get you through the
Yeah,
playoffs.
but guys, let's be realistic, okay? If you're not playing the Buffalo Sabres, which are as slow as they are on defense, because they're big bodies,
Yeah.
does New Hook get those goals? Probably not.
But he got some in the Tampa series
Yeah, he
too,
scored
bro.
in Tampa, man.
It's not like he's not doing it in
Yeah,
Tampa.
The guy skates.
You're right.
He
You're
skates.
right.
He skates like the wind.
Look,
Like,
guys,
does.
bottom line, it's your 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 guys that get you through the
Yeah,
playoffs.
yeah.
Okay? I don't care what anybody says. I don't care. Look, everybody, remember how many times, Mike? Oh, I mean, your core 4 sucks. You give all your money to your core 4. I know that. And they did it because they did shit. But that wasn't the problem. You know what the problem was? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 have done nothing for 10 years. Look at you guys. Josh Anderson is scoring. Jake Evans is scoring.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
new guy is scoring.
Tex-
Kirby Dog texted it today off his ass.
Texier.
Texted it today off his
Yeah.
ass. Wasn't even looking.
That
Look at
brings
that.
me to a
guys.
question.
Dude.
That brings me to a question. Does your opinion of re-signing Kirby Doc change now?
I said it. You could go back on the podcast and see what I had said. I had said that I'm not opposed to re-signing him if it's for a good contract.
Well, what's a good contract to you? He's not going to stay for $1 million.
No, I'm not saying $1 million. Under 6.
Well, he's only getting 3 now.
I know. That's what I'm saying. If you could keep him for under 6 with a cap
See,
going up and everything, it's not a bad move.
I would sign him, but there would be all kinds of clauses in it, dude. You have to play more than fucking
You
2
cannot be
weekends.
papier mâché.
Yeah, you gotta be there on Sunday. You know what I mean? Like,
you know what he's showing though? Like, despite his regular season problems, he's a playoff guy.
yeah, he's playing
Yeah.
well. Yeah, he really is.
And like, they're like, look, let's talk about guys like in the past, like Justin Williams.
Oh man,
Like, he was Mr. Playoff.
dude, in my day,
but-
Mr. Game 7.
But then you look at him during the regular season, nothing special.
Dude.
Didn't really do much. But then as soon as the playoffs came,
Yeah.
boom.
there's guys, Mike. In my day, there
Yeah.
was guys like Claude Lemieux,
Yeah.
Jason Arnott, guys like that. They were.
Jason Arnott.
It's like they have a
Holy
fucking
shit.
switch, man.
Yeah, they turn on
As
extra
soon as the
gear.
playoffs start, pop, it's like they turn on the light and let's go. We're ready.
Mm.
You know, whatever. They'd have, I don't know, 20 goals throughout the whole season, which is good. 20 goal score is a 20 goal score. But come playoff time, you get out of there with 12, 13, 14.
Do you guys remember that playoff series, Montreal Philly? RJ Umberger or whatever. his
yeah,
name was?
guys like
huge one.
that.
He had a
Bro,
huge
that
one.
guy had
Guys
the
like that.
playoff
You
of
know
his
what I mean?
career.
Yeah.
You guys are, you're probably weren't even. You remember John Druce in
Of course,
Washington?
yeah.
Remember?
Yep.
He was like fucking Gretzky. Give him 99, and then he disappeared. I think he sells kites somewhere in fucking Omaha. I don't know.
Give him 99.
No, there's guys that would just step up in the playoffs, and that's what they do, and they don't do shit all year long.
Yeah.
And then the playoffs come, and they're like, "Let's go."
And again,
You know?
that's why I'm telling you, Connor's 30, bro. He's 30. You got to fix this goalie shit now, because I don't think the problem is the coach. Just like in Toronto, I don't
know.
think. Mike, how
Look,
many fucking coaches are going to change?
listen,
We changed Babcock. We changed
It's
what's it in the guy in New Jersey?
it's like I said, the most immediate thing is goaltending, but the reality is that if you go get a guy like Ottinger, if you go get a guy like whoever, younger guy it's good, you have him locked in for 6-7 years. You don't know if Connor is staying more than 1 or 2. So you in a year or two, you might be in a rebuild position, and now you're stuck with this contract.
Okay, so I'm going to give you another one.
Yeah.
Yanni,
You know.
pull up the guys from Minnesota. They got 2 goals.
Wellstead,
And who's the other guy?
Wellstead.
They can't-
Forsberg?
No,
They can't keep both.
what's his name? The other one, the Swedish player.
Who? Not
Gustafsson.
Gustafsson.
yeah.
Is that him?
Yes, Gustafsson.
Yeah. Okay. So they can't keep both.
No,
Why don't
but-
you give them a call and say, hey, hello?
He's good, but again, it's like, are you going to go and bring in this guy if you don't have a long-term commitment from Connor McDavid? Or
Well, you know what,
Or are you
but-
going to try to give
but-
Connor his win and
But
then
dude,
say in 2 years we'll reassess?
but that's like chicken or the egg, because you're not going to get a long-term commitment until you show him that you're trying to do something.
Right.
And he's not going to say, yeah, I'm staying here if you don't do it.
Yeah, but if
So-
you give him like for instance, I'm just seeing it as a bit of a poetic justice, right?
Yeah.
It's like the guy that beat you in the cup final 2 years in a row is free.
Yeah, but he's also 2 years older.
Sure, but he's still better than anything you have.
Yeah.
So you lock him up for 1-2 years, then you know at the end of that you reassess Connor
Yeah.
and him
Yeah.
at that point. That's the way I would do it, but And I don't think it guarantees anything, but I think it at least gives a short-term solution.
Okay, so here's my question to you, and you're probably going to ask me the same thing. Would you go with Cassidy or Berube, or do it like Montreal's been doing? Because
A guy off
a
the
fucking guy off the market.
listen. If I really had my way, I would tell them to go and hire Mark Messier.
No,
right?
Mark Messier won't coach.
But I'm just saying.
You know what they're talking about in Toronto? Patrick Roy. Are you fucking kidding me?
You don't learn, eh?
No, they don't learn. No, dude, I told you last week. How
you guys, your team's gonna move. You
Go-
understand
go
that?
ask-
You guys
go
are gonna
ask
have
Lou,
nothing
bro.
left.
how much money they make? Where are they gonna move? What are
No,
you
go
talking
ask Lou Lamorello how that worked. Go ask Joe Sakic how that worked.
It wasn't Lou Lamoriello. It was what's his name?
What?
The French kid.
Yeah,
Was it
but
Darsh.
Lou's still there.
Well,
Matthew
Lou's
Darsh.
he's an advisor.
Yeah.
It's Matthew Darsh.
Still, like, go ask them how that worked. Like this guy, as
I don't
So-
think he's a bad coach.
no, I think he's a really big personality. You think that guy's gonna take orders from Keith
You're
Pelly
crazy. He's gonna stab him.
or
He's gonna stab him
Chayka?
in the fucking jugular. No,
Chayka?
no.
John Chayka was in diapers when Montreal was winning cups.
Dude,
I
Chayka's gonna
can't
fly
hear
up.
you with my 2 cups in my ears.
I don't hear Jeremy because I have my 2 Stanley Cup ring in the ear.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well,
So
listen, it worked.
I look, that would be so ridiculous if
I
you
know,
did
it's
that.
so stupid. He's gonna grab Chayka and fucking throw him off the Desjardins section.
Listen, the Chayka hiring tells you exactly
stupid.
the type of coach you're gonna get. You know the answer.
Yeah, I know. They're gonna probably go get some guy that's basically like a Dubas when they hired him to be general manager.
As a coach.
Kyle Dubas.
No, Dubas as a coach. Yeah, they're
Yeah.
gonna get like a guy like that understands numbers or wants numbers or
Yeah, plays
loves
percentages.
fucking and he plays himself with number 7.
He likes parlays.
Yeah, he likes parlays and whatever. I don't know, man.
Yeah,
These
likes Wendy's.
guys. Eh?
He likes Wendy's because
Yeah,
Chayka owns like 20 of them.
Really?
it's true. Yeah,
Yeah.
20. Dude, I think he owns 20 just in Toronto.
Yeah,
For real.
Yeah,
Didn't
yeah,
know
yeah.
that.
Okay,
Good for
so
him, bro.
moving on from the
Smart
coaching.
businessman.
Because we both need coaches. You know what? Everybody asks me, who do you want? Who do you want? You want Cassidy? You know what I want? Fucking, I want to change the whole team. That's what I want.
Gerard Gallant.
Gerard Gallant is
That's who you
gone.
want.
He's in Switzerland or something, whatever. I'd love to have Gerard Gallant, but whatever.
That's who you really want.
Okay, so this is what I want to tell you now, Mike. There's rumors now. There's big time rumors. Matthews is meeting with the Leaf
Yeah.
brass.
Yeah.
You, McDavid is meeting with the Oilers
Yeah.
brass. And there's another name that keeps coming up, guys. And rumors, they don't just start.
Brady.
Brady out of Ottawa.
Yeah,
Where does he go?
So there's 3 captains.
that all want to move or potentially want to move.
Yeah.
Well, let's go one by
Okay,
one.
let's wait. We can even add another one to that. The guy in Minnesota that they just got, Quinn fucking Hughes.
I wouldn't be surprised to see
What?
him move.
He, Mike,
You think he's gonna move?
why? He doesn't have to stay.
He wants to go play with his brothers.
He wants to go play with his brothers. But let me tell you guys something. Let me ask you something. Correct me if I'm wrong. If this guy ends up going to Jersey, aren't you in the way?
What do you mean?
His brother right now, what's his name? Luke?
Yeah.
The defenseman,
The good guy. What's his name? Luke.
Jack.
Jack, excuse me. Okay. He's like the shit now in Jersey, right?
Maybe he's a forward.
Yeah, I know. I understand that. So
Yeah.
now if he goes there, you're not like kind of in the way?
No, because it's a different position.
I understand that, but you're not in the
Dude,
way
it's
of
gonna
like
be the Hughes brothers.
It would be the
all
Hughes
3 of
brothers.
them.
It'll be pretty.
It'll be the fucking
explosive.
Stastnys all over again.
I think that's fine.
I don't think it's a bad thing. I just
But
Anyway,
I don't
he's
like
another
where-
one that apparently look he doesn't know. But if I'm Bill Guerin in Minnesota, dude, they had a nice little run. And I'll tell you something else about Bill Guerin. Bill Guerin, he showed to me and he showed to the hockey world. This guy's got fucking balls to make the moves. Look at what he did to Kaprizov.
Mhm.
Gave him he gave him more money than fucking McDavid got. He gave him more money than Matthews, than Marner, than McKinnon.
to be fair, Kaprizov is a fucking filthy player.
Yes, but I'm saying the
Yeah.
balls.
is he
the
better
balls.
than McDavid? No.
No,
Yanni, the
but you know
balls to
what?
give him that money, bro. No?
McDavid is McDavid. There's only one, right?
Yeah, no shit, Charlie.
And Kaprizov doesn't come. I'm not gonna say he's come close, but he's not far off. He's an elite fucking player.
He's a lead.
But I'm just to say, don't you find that Bill Guerin showed a lot of balls
Yeah.
to do that?
But if you have to keep your guy, you got to keep your guy. What are you gonna do?
He went all in.
I would talk to Quinn and I'd say, listen, dude, we're almost there. We're like, we're maybe a player or 2 away.
Yeah, we're about Colorado getting obliterated away from winning.
What a fucking team.
Dude,
Last night I was watching the game. It was 3-1 with 3:27 left in the third.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know,
I think I went to the kitchen to get a glass of water. I come back, huh? What happened? What happened? Dude,
You know what
Nathan
happened?
McKinnon will never miss that shot again.
Nathan McKinnon happened. That's
Yeah.
what happened.
What a hockey player. What this guy?
For real.
And they say everybody that's played with him or seen him, whatever, they say he's not all fucking there in the brain. This guy, like you have to listen to the way the music that he wants to listen to. You have to play what he wants. The system has to be his. God bless him, dude. Look,
It works.
It works, man.
It works.
It
It's
works.
proven.
What a mental case. I love guys like that. Seriously. I love
Listen,
guys
let's
like that.
ask an honest question here. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Who is gonna beat that team 4 times?
Nobody.
4 times. Come on.
The
No.
Montreal Canadiens.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, okay.
Yanni. Hold on, Yanni. I'm gonna
Yeah,
go get you a
okay.
lamp.
We're gonna
Rub
sweep the
it.
Carolina Hurricanes after we beat the Buffalo Sabres, and then we're gonna sweep the Colorado Avalanche.
Get through this
Imagine
game first.
Yeah.
Get through this game. Because look, remember what did I just say what happened in Colorado last night?
that. Habs in 6, bro.
You said that from the start. Yeah.
Absent 6, fine, but you know what? The Buffalo Sabres,
Sweep Carolina and then sweep
the
Colorado.
Buffalo
Yeah,
Sabres
let's go.
ain't Colorado.
I know.
So you don't think that like these 4 captain guys, dude, they're all asking out.
Listen,
man.
yeah, okay. Well, let's be honest with a few things here about this. Okay, let's go one by one.
Uh-huh.
Okay, first off,
Okay.
Matthews.
Yeah.
In all
Okay,
honesty,
hold on.
In all honesty, and I'm not. Never mind biases and opinions. Forget all that. Why would you stay?
Okay. If
There's no
I'm
reason to
listen
stay.
to me. If I'm Austin Matthews, okay, and they come up to me and say, "Hey, dude, we need to know, are you staying, or whatever?" I tell them, dude, get me the fuck out of this city, this town, this
As fast
coach,
as possible.
this banana here that he calls himself a fucking what is he?
GM.
No, the CEO of
Oh, yeah.
whatever.
MLSE.
Fucking.
What a shit show.
I'd say, listen, they obviously don't care. They don't give a rat's ass, okay? Because they keep changing. Like they think the coaching is the fucking problem.
Yeah,
They keep thinking that it's the coach the problem.
it's not.
Okay, it's not. It's not. Okay,
But-
it's not. You butchered it. You butchered the whole team by giving all that money to those guys. I get it. You have nothing in the bank. Nothing in the minors. You have no secondary scoring. Your goalies, you could put both of them in net at the same time. They still suck balls, both of them put together. Okay,
And the sad part is, I thought you guys actually were like
we're like what?
finally getting there.
Who? When? How?
No, but seriously, with like
what the fuck
Stolars.
game are you watching?
No, but with like Stolars,
What is wrong with this guy?
I thought you guys
Oh,
were
wow,
like,
yeah, well, shit, even you. What the fuck? Go talk to those. What do they call? Paye, what?
hockey by
Paye. Go talk to them. Get out of here, Yanni. What the fuck? You talking?
No, it's Paye hockey.
Whatever.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Listen,
Come on, man.
listen, man. They can't.
You
They-
can't. And then what happened with that Gudis thing? I'm your captain. I get cracked, bro. Everybody left to go get hot dogs. Like, are you kidding me?
I don't know.
How do you come back in the room?
Mm.
How do you walk back in that room? You can't do that.
You can't. I think he's
I,
done.
I, I'd say,
He
listen,
has
guys.
to be out. He has to be out.
To me, what I think they're meeting next week, or they're already
He
met.
has
I
to
don't know.
go.
I'd give him a list. Say, listen, these are 5-6 teams. You know what the problem is? If he gives them one team,
They're getting nothing.
They're
for him.
fucked, because that's gonna leak.
Well, here's what I was gonna
course.
say. Like,
Yeah, that
you know what,
leaks.
Mimo? Like,
Yeah.
you know, we've talked about this subject 100 times on this show,
Mhm.
and the no trade clauses. But
That's
you know
gotta
what?
go.
I no, but wait,
gotta stop.
before we
He's
get to
never
that,
gonna leave.
no, what I'm it isn't. But now for your team, those are going to mean nothing right now because all
No,
those,
who cares?
no, because
Get
all
'em
those
out.
no, because
Yeah.
all those players are going to be like,
they're all
no
gonna-
problem.
No, Mo didn't want to leave last year.
No, now he will.
Well, yeah, now.
yeah, they're all going to be like, get me out.
Yeah,
Sure,
yeah.
wave your clause.
I don't have a
no
no trade.
problem.
I don't have a no trade.
Yeah.
They're all gonna win.
Bro, they just scored again, dude.
Let's
They just fucking scored
go.
again.
Demidov.
He finally got one.
Let's
This kid, what a
fucking go.
shot.
Demidov.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but listen, dude,
Look, again, another power play goal.
all your
Dude,
guys,
you see who's in
Mo-
nets?
Yeah.
Did you guys see who's in
Change,
nets?
yeah.
yeah, they changed. Mo and Willie and Matthews, they'll all wave. They'll all be like,
Yeah.
let's go. So you know what? If you ever wanted to get around NTCs, it's now.
It's now. You have no choice, bro.
Do it.
Yeah, you
What
have no
a
choice.
fucking goal.
And just
Holy
stack
shit.
the cabinet with picks and
Yeah,
prospects.
that's what I said.
and start over.
And Matthews is not going to stick around to rebuild and all
no,
that stuff.
why would he?
And look, no, we have the first choice. We have the first pick this year. Even if they take McKenna, even if they take the Swedish kid, whatever his name
it's
is,
years away.
that's fucking years away. Exactly.
Yeah, you got to start
So-
over.
And I'll tell you something else, guys. If you think a quick rebuild is going to make them, you're all fucking delusional.
Minimum 5 years.
We're going to get that Leaf guy, right? On, he wants to be on the show?
Yeah.
Okay. That poor guy, I think he's like,
Well,
me.
you know what? No, he's not. Well, yes, he is like you because
Yeah.
he's a diehard fan, but he's not delusional.
Like, that's what I like. That's what I'm saying. I like
He-
the guy
and
like
he
that.
follows all the league. It's not just
Yeah.
the Leafs.
It's
so
dude, anybody,
sees reality.
anybody in Leaf land and all Leaf Nation, if you think you're gonna retool and get a guy here and a guy there, and we're gonna be good, and you're gonna make
No.
the play, bro, you're dreaming in fucking
it's
Technicolor.
all over from the beginning.
It's done. It's
And-
done.
you know what? I'm gonna throw
Scrap it.
flowers to him. That
Who?
guy,
Leaf
Leaf,
guy.
fan,
Yeah.
on TikTok,
Yeah.
has gotten so many new followers to the sport of hockey because he makes it fun and easy to understand what's going on
It is.
with his little skits. It's
that's
perfect.
good.
Like somebody could watch a 30-second video and know exactly what happened all week.
Well, good for him, and
Well,
I wish him success. With all that.
Let's move on to the next guy.
Yeah,
My guy.
yeah.
Your guy.
You guys, you're in the same boat.
We're in the same boat. This is what I think is going to happen. Much like your guy, but maybe not in mid-July. But I think Connor is going to wait in the offseason and see what they do.
Yeah.
And if they don't do something, he's going to be like, okay, I'm done. You know what I mean? But
Absolutely.
if they Stan Bowman's, as far as I'm concerned, he's on the clock. He has to do something.
Yeah.
And I think firing this coach was step one, but he has to do more than that.
Oh, he's got to do more than that.
Yeah. So, but he did, make no mistake, he did that.
Yeah, to show that.
To
Look,
show
I'm
Connor,
on it. Yeah,
I'm
on it.
changing
I'm on it.
stuff.
Yeah,
you
I'm
know
on
what I
it.
mean?
Yeah.
He has to.
Yeah.
Because in my eyes, Matthews is already out the door.
Yeah,
Connor's like
I don't
a
see it
foot and a half
Yeah.
out the door.
I don't
So,
see him coming.
you know what I mean? So it's,
Yeah, but okay, you get rid of McDavid, let's say.
you could get 10
Okay,
guys for him.
Okay, but
Yeah.
what do? You leave Draisaitl there?
Well, he's signed for 6
signed.
years, man.
He's got 6 more years.
I
Draisaitl.
understand, but what are you gonna do? You're gonna have this guy.
See, Yanni, the difference is if you
No, but
trade
you're gonna
McDavid,
keep this guy, okay, to go through a fucking rebuild.
well, look,
Because even if you get guys, you're not gonna be ready to go for at least another 3 years.
the way I see it is, if you trade McDavid, you're getting a fucking king's ransom back. Okay,
Maybe not. You
no,
don't
what?
know.
Come on.
Dude, he's the best
Dude,
player. That's like,
Okay, but have you seen the trades that have happened?
Sure, but like, okay, look.
but which one of them was Connor McDavid? Because I didn't see
None
that
of
one.
them.
I must have missed
None
it.
of them.
No,
Exactly.
But
Come
dude,
on.
the
Let's see.
difference is that, for
No,
instance,
bro.
Connor had an elite season this year. Matthews had a bad one.
Yeah.
Like so the trade value right now for Connor is very high.
100%.
Very high.
I'm not arguing that. I'm just
Yeah.
saying it all depends on how it goes down. Because
Yeah.
if he says I'm out and I want to go here, or here,
Me
dude,
per-
the value, you'll get value, but you're not gonna get what you should get.
Me personally, I truly believe that when he signed that 2-year extension, he's going to do the 2 years. I think, and then at the end of the 2 years, he's just going to go free agency.
Yeah.
That's what I think is going to
It's
happen.
And they're gonna lose him
possible.
for nothing. You're out of your mind.
No, I think that, but I think that's what.
Imagine
No, but
that.
I think that's
No,
his
no.
his plan.
There's no way.
Yeah, but he's got the NTC. He could say
doesn't
no
matter.
more than me.
There's no way a Bowman does that. There's no way. There's
Anyway,
no way.
the point I'm trying to say is
He's gonna find a loophole.
he's
Yeah.
not. Connor McDavid's not the kind of guy to demand a trade publicly.
No,
he doesn't
no,
do that.
obviously not. And neither did Matthews. It's not. That's not the issue. The issue is,
Yeah, Matthews
These-
also
these
said,
guys
I
are-
don't know where I stand for my future.
yeah,
Yeah,
So
they're
that's the
both
difference.
look, they're both unhappy. That's clear.
Yeah.
And then if you get to Brady, well, we all know why he wants to leave. That's obvious.
well, that's obvious. That's just terrible.
You know what?
Yeah.
Could you imagine a Brady on Toronto?
No. You know what You know what I imagine? You know where Brady Kachuk belongs. And
Boston Bruins?
yes, and Darren and Curtis and Paskey and all my
Yeah.
friends, guys, talk to your fucking GMs or whatever the hell he is, and you got to go. Brady Kachuk is a Boston Bruin.
What do you give Morgan Geeky and Zach?
Whatever, man.
Everybody for
Maybe not Morgan Geeky, maybe not Minton, but anybody else. Yeah. Dude, to get Brady
Yeah.
Kachuk, are you serious?
Yeah. No, maybe it's a good move.
Are you serious, man?
I think
He's
gonna go
a
the same-
Boston Bruin.
I
The
think
kid-
he's going to the Blues.
He's getting a little
yeah,
bit older.
Back, wasn't he born there?
Well, yeah,
St.
when
Louis.
Keith
Yeah,
was
when
there.
Keith was there. Yeah, it was. I think he was born there.
Yes, I think he's going there.
I think so too.
Either that or Florida.
Yeah,
Nobody wants
his
to pay
brother.
tax anymore. Only us. Only here in this fucking rotten province we live in. Right?
that's right.
Dude, in the dentures today.
Yeah, of
Anyway,
course.
whatever. Let's not even go there.
In the dentures.
Yeah, right in the
Damn.
fucking molars. Boom. What happened? I got yogurt. Look,
Let's-
it's $4,000.
I want to quickly touch on the Vancouver Canucks.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Today, right?
Yes.
So they got they're cleaning house there.
Yeah, complete from
So
the
they got
top down.
So
You
they got
know
the
what?
twins.
See, they did what you guys need to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They did.
Yeah.
They got it. Presidents of hockey operations.
Well, it's because they're two together. These guys do everything
Presidents.
together.
Yeah, the twins.
Yeah.
And then they
probably
brought in a
exist together,
GM that
too.
nobody ever heard of.
Let's be realistic.
So what?
Yeah,
Mike,
yeah.
Mike, before look, how about the guy in Pittsburgh, the coach in Pittsburgh?
Yeah.
What? Look, I don't even know his name
Muse,
now.
Dan Muse, Don Muse, or
Okay,
whatever.
Dan Muse. Okay, who the fuck was he?
Yeah, he was nobody.
Okay,
And he had a great year.
and he had a great year. They got into the playoffs.
Yeah.
Who is he? Who's this Dan Muse guy? Look, honest to God, before Kent Hughes became the GM of the Montreal Canadiens.
Well, he was a player agent.
Okay, did you know that? That he was going to be a GM one
No,
day?
no,
Exactly. Did
no.
you? No.
No.
I had no
No.
idea.
Well,
Some-
why? You thought Marty
Marty
St. Louis
Marty
would be
St. Louis
coaching?
was coaching his son in fucking Pee Wee hockey in Connecticut,
Yeah.
wherever the hell.
But he is Marty St. Louis. People
Yes,
know
I
him.
understand that.
Yeah.
But the point is, they weren't even anywhere near the NHL.
Yeah, they weren't even on the
Maybe
radar.
that's the way to go.
Yeah,
bro.
you need new blood.
Maybe all this fucking recycling these idiots, these guys that have been around.
reasons. Give me the fucking
Dude,
job.
Mike, we were still working at Ital when I told you, dude, Tortorella is done. He'll never coach again. Bro, he got hired last week, the guy.
Yeah, it's not changing.
It makes no
So
sense.
let me ask you this now: in Vancouver, they've changed the whole top.
Yeah,
Who's the new coach?
I have no idea. Did they hire a coach today?
No, Manny Malhotra. You think
You know what? Manny Malhotra's a good hockey
he's
guy.
from there?
Smart dude.
He played for them. They loved him.
His son's an elite player.
Don't they have him?
I think so.
They drafted
It
him.
wouldn't
Check.
surprise me.
I think it's gonna be, and he played with them too.
Yeah, he
right?
played with
Manny
them
Malhotra,
at
man.
the end.
I think it's gonna be him. It makes sense, and he played with the Sedins.
Yeah. Yeah, he played with them. I know that. But
It could
and I
make
think they have
sense.
his son, right?
I'm looking.
Yeah, I think they have his son. I'm not sure, but I think they have his son.
Yeah.
Caleb, I think his name is.
Caleb Malhotra. He's friggin' good.
Yeah.
He's good.
I think they have his son.
Top prospect eligible for 2026 NHL entry
Oh, he's
draft.
in.
So
He's in this draft coming up.
that's right. So they're
They
talking
could
about
pick-
Ah,
they have
I
him.
wonder who the Vancouver Canucks are gonna pick.
Yeah. So that was right. Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Sometimes the hockey guys they just fucking.
I think it's gonna be Manny Malhotra as coach. I really do.
Well, if that is the case,
Then
there's
you-
a high chance Manny Malhotra's son is going to be on that team.
yeah.
maybe. All right, guys, let's move on a bit, okay? Because before we go, I want to talk about the officiating that's been going on in the playoffs this year.
Trash.
Garbage.
And tonight, again, look, you guys have 4 power play goals today? 4, 3, 4.
Yeah, but it's not
Dude,
consistent.
and
guys.
it's just, how do you fix that?
You don't.
I wish we could have that Tim Peel guy on. I want to ask him, dude.
He doesn't like us.
No, why?
I don't know. He ghosted us once or twice.
Okay, so whatever. Fuck him.
But
You know, you know what? I want to try to get an official on. Honest to God,
Yeah.
I think I know a guy. I'm going to try to get an official guy. I want to know what you can do to fix that.
they're above reproach. That's the problem. The league doesn't allow you to question them. The league doesn't allow you to speak up about the calls.
Mike, but
the league fines them if they complain about the calls. They're protected. So what do you? They're going to do whatever.
there's
the hell
got to
they
be a
want.
way. The calls are they're just fucking ridiculous.
They should have to justify their calls before a panel. That's what like the way the NFL guys are supposed to do. They
Yeah.
should do that.
Do you guys agree with the challenge, with the penalty challenge? One, or like the Buffalo, like football does one a period, whatever.
I think if you had one a period, that'd be a lot. 3 challenges per team every game,
Yeah, that's what they do.
plus overtimes. Like you know,
Yeah.
like
Look, guys, look at last game, Montreal Buffalo.
Mhm.
Not this one, the one before.
Yeah.
The goal that got challenged 2-0.
Yeah,
Personally, as a Habs fan, that was a goal.
yeah, they called it a goal, but they also called
It
it
was a goal.
Yeah, but it was goaltender interference.
I saw it.
Okay, I'm glad you brought that up.
The puck was
Yes.
in the glove,
Yeah,
inside the net.
yeah, but
Yeah.
they didn't call. They called it a goal.
but they said it was
yes,
but it was
yes,
goaltender
but how it got.
But
there's
this
just
is
so
my
many
point.
little
Okay?
things.
And if there's any referees that are listening, please answer me because I'm really legit. I want to know if I'm a forward, I'm a player, whatever, defensive, and I'm trying to make a play into the net, into the crease, and I hit the goalie by whatever because I'm making a move to try to score, and the puck ends up in. How in fucking God's green earth can you call me for goaltender interference? How else do you want me to score?
I don't know.
If I'm trying to make a now, I understand if you pull up Malenstein, what he did last week.
That's pretty
That's
fucked
fun.
up.
If you and me do that, bro, it's attempted murder. Okay, he didn't even attempt to fucking stop.
no.
He went straight for Dobish. That's it. Whatever
Oh, he
happens,
did
happens.
it was the Chris Kreider special.
Yeah, dude. Honest to God, if we do
I
that,
had PTSD, guys. I don't know. I saw it. I go, oh, here we go again.
Yeah.
what's P? What is that? That's not a new peanut butter. What is that? PT does what? What the fuck? man?
PTSD.
What is that?
Post-traumatic stress disorder.
Get out of here, man. Talking to the wrong guy. You know what I got? Post-traumatic fucking pucks to the head. That's what I got. Got a concussion again. Last week,
Anyways.
whatever.
When I saw him sliding like that, when he fell into him, I'm like, oh fuck me, man. Here we
All
go
over
again.
again.
But okay, so how is that? They called it a 2-minute goaltender
I'd
interference.
throw this guy out of the fucking game.
2-minute. So what are you
Influence.
telling the rest of the league?
It's
so,
okay.
So if I know Marty St. Louis is not that kind of coach, but if I was Marty St. Louis,
Kill the goalie.
Yeah.
Arbor,
I talked to
go.
Arbor or Josh Anderson and said, listen,
Or
take him
out.
Struble.
see that
Put
guy there with the
Struble in.
mask? Yeah. Just ram him in and
Yeah,
whatever
Just
happens,
take
happens.
him out.
Take him out and whatever the fuck happens, happens.
But Marty's not like that.
Exactly.
But
He's not
guys,
like that.
what stops a team from doing that? A guy, let's say Montreal Canadiens, okay,
Mhm.
tomorrow we play against Colorado Avalanche for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Marty says, you know, obviously Marty wouldn't do this, but
Says take out Wedgwood.
Struble,
Yeah.
You don't play anyways. We're gonna put you in for
You're
a
a fucking loser,
game.
bro. Go
No, but
Go smash
Wedgwood.
Wedgwood.
No, but
I
for real,
know,
he
I
hasn't
know.
played much, right?
I know.
So here, we're gonna put you in. You're gonna go destroy this guy. You're gonna be a fucking hero in Montreal.
Yeah.
All right. And guess what? We're gonna win
Yeah,
the cup.
make it happen. Make it happen. Look,
What stops it?
a couple of weeks ago,
Yeah.
you saw what Charlie McAvoy did.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm.
He got 6 games next year.
Yeah.
6 games. He's
Yeah.
not playing. Okay.
Stupidities.
It's not stupidities, dude. He got slew-footed.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's fucking dangerous. Okay. And if they're not gonna call that or at least try to fix that, then the guy took it into his own hands. That's my kind of hockey.
Yeah.
That's what it was when I
100%.
played. It was vigilante hockey.
I'm saying that you should not be giving it in a year from now. You're gonna get 6 games. Obviously, he's
Well,
not playing.
He's
right
not playing.
now,
When the fuck you want him
but
to serve his
you know
6
what?
games?
Cut salaries. Cut this. Do something.
Well, when he doesn't play his 6 games, the salary,
yeah, I
bro, you think
guess.
they're making fucking $30 like you and me?
No.
This guy, there's another 7 zeros there, bro. You know what I mean?
But yeah,
Come
no,
on.
look, it's inconsistent. It's very
It's just,
inconsistent.
it's got to change, dude.
If you're gonna take the policing out of the game from the players, then your calls have to be consistent.
Dude,
And
they
if they're
added
not-
a ref. In my day, there was 3 referees. They added a guy, and they suck worse.
Yeah, of course.
You have another extra set of eyes, and you still can't get it right.
And the worst part is like you guys have seen it on TV. You have the drones.
Yeah,
All right.
of course. Yeah.
You have all the technology in the fucking world. Just fucking use it.
I
If
don't
you're
know,
not
man.
sure, you have drone footage, man. You could see
I just
it from
think,
everywhere.
I just
I
think,
think the whole game would. Be
I think the
short.
stakes are too high to make those mistakes.
Yeah,
You
I
know?
agree.
The stakes are too high. You remember, and I keep saying this. I think I've said this 2-3 times on the show. I loved when we had Simon Salikas on.
Yes.
You know what? Try to get him on again because
Yeah.
I want to talk to him about this whole thing. And I asked Simon flat out. I said, Simon, do they have to get it right?
They do.
And Simon says, yes, every
Guys,
single.
do you know how
fucking
much
time.
money is on the line?
Yes, that's what I
every
just
game?
said. The stakes are too high.
Guys, the gambling apps
Yeah, it's
right
just-
now, all right,
well, you
are
should
at
know,
an
you made one,
all-time
yeah.
fucking high. All right, it's ridiculous. Every goddamn commercial you see,
Yeah, it's
I'm
gambling.
sure I'm gonna have to blur out that TV in the background. But
No.
anyway, yes, we will.
Yeah,
we
yeah,
will.
we will, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm sure there's been at least 15 free ads for
Because there's
advertising
ads.
of Bet365 or whoever the
Okay.
fuck.
Well, Yanni, get to editing then.
But yeah, no, I agree with you, man.
I know.
It's so big right now, guys. I was out for supper with one of my friends yesterday, and we were talking, and I'm like, oh, I've been working on this and that. He goes to me, oh yeah, bro, I'd be in. Like I'd want to buy your
Yeah,
product
yeah,
because I like to do parlays and this and that. I'm like, Jesus Christ, who doesn't do parlays anymore?
No, it's huge.
Everybody's betting. Everybody,
huge
it's
business.
so bad.
It's funny, man, what they did to Pete Rose, and now it's so common.
Yeah,
It's terrible,
Like,
guys.
they
died. Poor guy
demonized him.
died.
And that now it's like advertised on the friggin'
It's
bleachers.
terrible.
But
You know
him,
what
it's
I mean?
because he bet with his own.
Yeah, I
It gets a
know,
little bit
but
tricky there.
Still,
whatever. We
it's
should have Mitch on and ask him
it's
about
a bit
that.
of a double standard,
We should-
right?
we should have
It's
Mitch
just
on.
terrible, because
What do you think about Pete Rose?
what they're teaching this new generation is that
gamble.
gamble, there's a higher chance you'll make it. But it's
Yeah.
not true.
I remember when Mise au jeu first came out, it was a big deal. It was
Yeah.
just very basic.
I
Now
don't-
there's like 10,000
forget
things.
I'm not a big gambling
Yeah.
guy anyway.
But anyway,
I do it for fun, but it's different. There's
Alright.
people that put big fucking money in it, man. I've seen it. It's crazy. Like
oh yeah.
no,
you're
go to
putting
Ve-
your entire goddamn
Yeah,
paycheck on
yeah.
a fucking bet,
and
dude.
that's
You're
just
out of
with
your
the app,
mind.
Yeah.
dude. I've been in Vegas and I've seen them at
Oh,
the sports books in the hotels. You see what the guys drop there? It's crazy.
Jeez.
You know,
On
like-
any there's walls of screens with every sport in the universe,
Yeah.
and everything's a bet. Everything you see guys
know,
sitting there, boom, 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 boom.
For
boom,
me, it's
just
more the
going.
thrill of knowing,
Yeah.
oh shit, let's say I pick 23 things because that's how I do it. I just have fun with it. I'll throw $10 and throw 23 things at it and be like, oh shit, I hit 22 out of the 23. That's pretty good.
Yeah,
I don't know how to do any of that, and I don't want to. And I don't have the fucking money to do that anyway.
Yeah.
So anyway, guys, this was fun. This was fun, Mike. I hope we get a fucking coach and a GM or whatever. No, I got the GM. You didn't get nothing yet.
we have
Yeah.
we're waiting on a coach.
Okay, well
I'm
let's
just
see.
Waiting
I just-
on a coach.
Yeah, I'm just waiting on a coach.
yeah.
I'm just waiting on a coach. You fucking losers. Anyway, but I cheer for them. What do you want to do? It's 67. What? Hello. Okay. Guys, thank you so much for doing this. Appreciate it. Always.
Congrats, by the way, on your
Oh yeah, Mike. That's
success.
true, bro. I forgot to say it.
Thank you.
Born broken. You guys, you did it, man.
We
You're going to
did it.
whack in and play in
Whatever.
Germany.
Playing 100,000 people, man.
That's awesome, bro. Then you're coming here. Can we say it?
I guess.
Can we?
We'll
Yeah,
talk
should
about it
wait.
next
I mean,
week. We'll talk about
We'll
it
talk
next
about it
week.
next week because it's still getting announced.
Yeah.
We got some great news too. But Mike, congratulations, you and the boys of Broken, and go out there and show them what the fuck we know how to do out here.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
I'm definitely gonna have some Wiener Schnitzel.
Yeah, whatever the fuck that is,
And
have
I'm-
it. Yeah,
and
Just
when
don't shove it up your ass.
and when we're staying in Hamburg, I'm having a hamburger because that's where it came from.
Dude, that's bullshit because I went to Michigan and asked for Michigan hot dog and the guy looked at me like I was a fucking retard. No.
It is.
Can I have a Michigan hot dog? Guy's like,
what?
And I'm gonna,
bro.
but if I die on the autobahn, it is what
well,
it is.
yeah.
You know, okay.
That's a little
Knock
bit too
on wood
personal for
there.
me. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, congratulations again.
Yeah.
Guys, I want to say thank you again to the guys from Red One Music, 2069 Chartier in Dorval. Give them a shout at 514-225-2226. Visit them at musicred1.com for all your musical needs, all your podcast needs, and all your DJ needs. You go see Sergio, you go see Tommy, you go see James. You tell them Puck Nation sent you. They'll fix you up, I guarantee you. And go see the guys at Via Restaurant because we brought Shane Clute there last week and it was delicious like always. We brought Frank there last week too. 4711 Amiens in Montreal North, 514-321-3636. To bring your own wine. They have the terrace open now.
And one of the best pizzas out there.
Absolutely. Compared to the one you ordered tonight.
Jesus Christ.
Fucking disgusting. Anyway, whatever.
You can't compare it, man. It's so sad. When you have good pizza, it's so hard to have the other stuff.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, have a good one. And we're going to do this all again next week.
Yep.
So be careful and be good to one another. We'll talk to each other next week. Ciao.
Yep.